Here in Connecticut, the U.S. Justice Department's Civil Rights Division sending teams here tomorrow to keep an eye on voting. That's just one of the steps being taken to ensure a smooth election day when more than 1.5 million Connecticut residents expected at the polls. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis joining us live with details on this tonight. Mark.
Hi, Scott. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Teams from the Civil Rights Division in Washington will be monitoring the voting in Middletown, New Britain, and Hartford, and 4 other central Connecticut municipalities to make sure that federal laws about voting are obeyed. State election officials say all of the state's 760 voting precincts are ready to open for business at 6 a.m. As always, there will be poll workers from both major parties at all polling places to help people check in. Every polling place has a moderator who is in charge.
There is no observer status in Connecticut, so if someone's bothering voters on their way into the polls, they will be asked to stop. Everyone knows what to do if they encounter anyone being harassed. It will not be tolerated.
Election officials in all communities have been working with local law enforcement, and police will be ready to respond to any kind of harassment at the polls. Any campaigning or advocating for candidates must be done at least 75 feet from the door.
If anybody sees any issues at a polling place or otherwise, please contact the hotline immediately.
Hamden attorney Dan Smolnik is one of more than 100 lawyers that will be on call tomorrow for any voting disputes at any polling place.
Identify facts, collect the facts, report them back to the Secretary of State's office, to the staff attorneys there, and they'll make the appropriate rulings. We're not going to be making legal rulings in the field.
The volunteer lawyers from the Connecticut Bar Association have had special training to probe the kinds of problems often encountered by poll workers.
What's appropriate identification? What happens if there's a conflict in registration? Say a voter may recall having filed an absentee ballot but now wants to vote in person.
Now, the state of Connecticut election hotline will be staffed all day starting at 5:30 a.m. That number is 866-733-2463. That's 866-733-2463. Now, the U.S. Justice Department Civil Rights Division to report any possible violations of federal voting rights laws is 800-253-3931. That's 800-253-3931. If you missed that, couldn't write those down fast enough, we have them on our website, WTNH.com, and on our News 8 app on your iPhone. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.